friends, and welcome to Vacation Bible School. I'm excited that you are joining us. I have my shirt on from a different year, my Vacation Bible School shirt. I so wish that we were able to gather in person, but I want you to know that we are thinking of you and praying for you. For those of you who may not recognize me, I am Pastor Katie Christie. I'm one of the pastors at Trinity, and we are going to have a wonderful, exciting online Vacation Bible School this week. So I want to start it off by letting you know that the theme for today, which is day 1, is Jesus's power helps us do hard things. That is our theme for day 1. Jesus's power helps us do hard things. And our Bible verse for today comes from Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. And it reads, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." I want to tell you that a long time ago when I was in college, I was a runner. And I used to try to run up hills. And I wonder if you've ever tried to run up a tall hill. But when I would try to run up hills, I would say this in my head: I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I would say that over and over in my head. And before I knew it, I would be to the top of the hill. So our formation question today is, our learning question is, what is something hard in your life that maybe you could pray to God to ask for help for? That's something to think about today. Now, I do want to let you know that we are going to continue to do our service project with the Lilburn Co-op. Every year at Vacation Bible School, we collect jars of peanut butter and jelly, and we take them to the Lilburn Co-op to help feed people who need food. So this year, if your parents or your mom or your dad has time to drop off at the Lilburn Co-op a jar of peanut butter or a jar of jelly or both, that would be a wonderful thing. So again, welcome to Vacation Bible School. We're so glad that you are here. See you tomorrow.
Good morning, I'm Miss Laura and welcome to Trinity Lutheran's virtual VBS. We are doing Rocky Railway this year, and we're going to teach you the theme song today, or I'm going to teach you the theme song today. The theme song is "Your Power Will Pull Us Through," and today's Bible point for day 1 is Jesus' power helps us do hard things. The Bible verse comes from Philippians 4:13. "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." This song is the theme song. You can keep watching it every day before you learn each daily song. There's power, hope, and let's see, I'm trying to think of the other hand motions we'll be teaching you. Power is a big one. There's a lot of power. It's going to pull us through. You're all that we need, forever, hope. So those are pretty much the main hand motions that we will use throughout the theme song. So now everybody stand up and we will go through the first song, the theme song for Rocky Railway VBS. Stand up, learn the song with me. And just kind of sway back and forth during this part. Oh, I forgot to tell you, trust. That's a big one.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole, and we stand together. Your power trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, oh, oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, oh, oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you.
Obviously, we would love to be with y'all and be teaching you these songs and hand motions in person. And next summer we'll do that, and we look forward to that. But thanks for watching the theme song DVD video, and please go back and watch it again. Watch the Rocky Railway videos that we'll also upload, because they have the words across the top and you can see the words and do the hand motions. So we hope you'll enjoy learning these songs. We're going to do Rocky Railway VBS next summer too. So when you join us next summer for in-person VBS, these songs will seem familiar to you. Welcome to our VBS. We are glad you're here today. Just as a reminder, the Bible point for day 1 is Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Have a good rest of your day.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole, and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsey, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough, because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an alpine meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. Me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. Animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Fine food and my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Good morning. Welcome to day 1 of VBS. We already taught you the theme song, which is Your Power Will Pull Us Through. Now this is Power in the Blood. I'm going to teach you that song today. You use a lot of power, Jesus, blood of the Lamb. That's a lot of the things we will do, a lot of the hand motions we will use today for power in the blood. Since we're still on day 1, our Bible point is Jesus' power helps us do hard things. It's based on Bible verse, for I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That's Philippians 4:13. So now, let's get up and we'll go ahead and start Power in the Blood. Everybody get up. Oh, oh, oh.
Would you do service for
Jesus,
your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily with praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood.
there in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Oh, oh, oh. Now you should go through that song again and definitely use the videos that we're uploading from group VBS to learn the songs, because those videos have the words along the top, and you can practice those hand motions again with Power in the Blood. Power is a big part of your hand motions. Jesus, blood of the Lamb. Those are the power hand motions that you use over and over again for Power in the Blood. Thanks for watching day 1. Go back, look at the theme song again, listen to those songs, listen to the songs for today. Your Power Will Pull Us Through, which is your theme song, and Power in the Blood, which is the day 1 song. And remember our Bible verse for today: for I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Thanks for watching. We miss y'all so much, and we can't wait to get back together next summer for VBS in person at Trinity Lutheran Church. Bye.
Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Oh, there is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.
My name is Dominic, and I'm almost 11 years old.
Dominic lives with his mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. He enjoys all kinds of hobbies, but one is his favorite.
I like to build things. I also like karate a lot. I love karate because I get to really express myself and I get to have fun, and I also get to build character and build physical strength.
Learning karate is hard work. Dominic practices up to 3 times a week. Plus, he practices at home with his dad.
The hardest thing about karate is definitely a lot of push-ups, leg lifts, sit-ups.
Dominic knows that he needs to trust Jesus when things get hard.
There was this board breaking thing, and I saw all the other kids break it with their palm. Right here. Boom. Just didn't work out for me.
Dominic failed to break the board with his hand, but he didn't give up. He continued to train, and he asked Jesus to help him.
And I said, I'm gonna break this board. It's an obstacle in my way, and let me push through it. And I broke it.
Another part of karate is taking tests to earn new belts. Each belt color represents a new level. Earning a new belt is hard.
I was very discouraged on the first day because I was afraid I wasn't going to pass, and that's what brought me down. The second day, I was feeling very, very discouraged, very, very, very sad. And I thought, I don't think I'm going to pass this, and I didn't. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. Finally got to the last day that I could possibly test, and I said, this isn't going to be like those last times. I am going to pass it. I said, you know what, Jesus can help me get through this. I'm just going to pray to him today. I am going to pass the test tomorrow. And I did.
In the Bible, in the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 13, it says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength."
My 3-day test, it was really hard. And Jesus helped me through that. I was nervous for it. If you're going through hard things, I suggest that all you need to do is just trust in God and he'll help you. Pray to God and he can get you through anything. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Hey there, I am so glad that you could come and join me today on our playground at Trinity. We are so excited that you could join us for Bible school. Today we are going to talk about something that happened in the Bible. It's a true story that happened in Acts chapter 9. But since you're visiting me, when people visit me, I really want them to be comfortable. One of the ways that we can be comfortable with people is to get to know them a little bit. So I want to share with you, and I want you to share with each other in your family too, about things that come easily to you. Maybe it's hard for some people to dribble a basketball or to play an instrument, or maybe it's not. But for me, something that comes easy to me is cooking. I really love cooking. I love baking cookies and things for my family and brownies and all that kind of stuff. I hope you'll share something with your family about things that come easily to you. What we do need to do though is think about that just like things are easy for us, some things are hard for us to do too. Some things seem too big or too complicated for us to even think about it. But when you run into something like that, I want you to remember that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. We should trust Jesus. I remember a time when I had something hard to do. It was, wait, hang on, Ananias, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding.
Hiding from who?
From everyone.
Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Come over here and tell me what's going on. By the way, everybody, this is my friend Ananias. Ananias, these are my new friends.
Hi, everyone I don't know. Glad you're here with us today.
So, why are you hiding?
Well, it's Saul. He's here in Damascus to arrest everyone who loves Jesus. And I love Jesus.
Oh, I guess you...
Oh, well, so he's throwing lots and lots of Jesus' friends in jail.
So I guess you haven't heard.
Well, I have heard. I've heard about how Saul was on the road coming here when Jesus appeared to him. And showed Jesus, he could hear Jesus' voice. And then Saul fell on the road. And when he stood up, he was blind, he couldn't see. But his buddies brought him on down here to Damascus.
So why are you hiding? And why are you wearing that silly mustache?
It's a disguise.
Oh,
Ow! Thanks a lot. You just blew my cover.
trust me, it wasn't working.
Well, God sent me a vision this morning, and he said that I needed to come to Straight Street and find a man from Tarsus named Saul.
Wow.
And then I was supposed to put my hands on Saul and pray for him, and his sight would be returned.
Wow. So why are you here instead of doing what God asked you to do?
Because it's really hard. Saul is a mean guy. He likes to hurt people who love Jesus. He takes and he throws rocks at them like this. He takes chains and he locks them up in chains and puts them in prison.
Oh,
and
no.
And he takes stuff like this. Well, I don't know what he'd do with this, but I don't want to find out.
Oh my goodness.
So it's what God is asking me to do is really, really hard.
Well, we were just starting to talk about doing hard things and how Jesus' power helps us do hard things. And we should trust Jesus.
But this is a really hard thing. It's super hard. And, well, I'm afraid. And I don't know if I can do it. Have you ever had to do something that was really hard and you weren't sure if you could do it or not?
I have, and my friends have too. We were just starting to talk about it. Hey guys, so earlier we talked a little bit about how some things you find hard to do, like math or music, but I'm wondering if there's anything happening hard in your life right now. You know, maybe you're worried because you have to move this summer, or because you're going to a new school next year, or maybe you had a fight with a friend or with your mom or your dad, and you wonder if you're ever going to be able to fix it. Right now in my life, it's really hard because of COVID-19, because I miss getting to see my friends. I miss getting to go to their houses and to hug them. I miss going to church. But you know what? I know that God is there with me. I know that God is going to help me get through it. I hope you'll take some time today and spend some time with your family and share about the things that are hard for you right now. So Ananias had shared with us about how he's kind of scared about going to talk to Saul. And
Really
that's
scared. Yeah.
It's really hard.
I'm
Yeah.
really scared.
It's hard when you're scared. So everybody goes through hard things. Ananias, do you feel better knowing that other people go through hard things too?
I do, yeah. It helps to know that other people struggle and other people have to work hard at overcoming fear, yeah.
Yeah, it sure does. So remember, when you feel bad or upset about something, try to find somebody to talk to. And even if you talk to God, it'll make you feel better. Whee! Anyway, Ananias, you know what God asked you to do.
I do,
Yeah. You know that you're not alone.
yeah.
You know we all love you.
I know.
And we all have hard things to do.
Yeah.
And you know that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. We can trust Jesus.
Yeah.
So all that's left for you to do is to go do what you need to do. Are you ready?
I don't know. It's scary. I still am not sure.
Okay. I understand you're scared. Would you feel better if I prayed for you and asked God to give you the courage to go and do what you were supposed to do?
I would feel better. I would feel better if we did that.
Awesome. Okay, so let's fold our hands, and you can close your eyes or not. It's up to you. You can do whatever is comfortable for you. God just wants you to feel comfortable talking to Him. God helps us when we pray, and we don't have to be alone. Dear God, please be with Ananias. Help him to be brave when he goes to talk to Saul. Give him the courage to get there and to do what you've asked him to do. Help him know that we don't have to face the hard things in our life alone, that you're always there with us, and you give us people who love us, who are there for us too. Amen.
Amen.
You can do it. I'm really proud of you.
Here I go. You know what? I don't need the mustache to be a disguise for me. Jesus' power will help me to do this hard thing.
That's right. You can trust Jesus. So I hope we get to find out later what happened with Ananias. I know he was scared. Maybe he'll come by and tell us later. Anyway, what I just did for Ananias, praying for him and listening to him, you can do that for the people that you know too. You can do that for your family and for your friends. And you can always pray with them and ask God to help them do what they need to do, to help them with the hard things. Uh-oh, I think it's time for us to go and for y'all to go to your next activity. I hope you'll come back tomorrow and meet some new friends from Trinity and have a great time learning about Jesus. God has some really big plans for Saul.
I think that's true. I think he has big plans for Saul. I think he has big plans for you. I think he has plans for me and also for all of our friends out there. And we know that we can do those things because Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
We should trust Jesus.
That's right. So, all right, I better get going, guys. Thanks so much.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for coming to Bible school. Hey, guys. I hope you've had a great day here at Bible school at Trinity. Maybe you'll be able to come back tomorrow. Oh, hey, look. Ananias. How are you? Come on up here.
Hi. Whew. I just got back from seeing Saul.
I know you were afraid to go see Saul.
I was very afraid. But you and our friends out there helped me to remember that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. So I was able to go.
So what happened?
Well, I went and I found the place where Saul was, and he hadn't eaten in 3 days, and he was still really scary.
What did you do?
Well, I went over to him and I said, Brother Saul, the Lord Jesus, who you met on the road to Damascus, has asked me to come here and pray for you and restore your sight and fill you with the Holy Spirit. So I put my hand on his shoulders, and then, bam! Just like that, these weird scaly things fell from his eyes and he could see again.
That's incredible.
It was incredible. And then Saul decided he'd get baptized and he had something to eat. And then I decided I better come here and fill you guys in on what happened.
That's great. It sounds like God has some really big plans for Saul.
I think that's true. He has some big plans for Saul. He has some big plans for you. He has some big plans for me and all you out there too at home. So we just need to remember that Jesus helps us do hard things. So thanks so much, guys. I've got to run. Bye.
Bye. Bye, you guys. Have a great day.